We are in the session of the committee, and I invite the promovendus and his parents to take place in front of it. Het college voor promoties van de Technische Universiteit Delft, vertegenwoordigd door de hier aanwezige commissie, heeft, na kennis te hebben genomen van uw proefschrift met stellingen en na uw verdediging daarvan te hebben gehoord, met inachtneming van het bepaalde in de wet bevolen onderwijs en wetenschappelijk onderzoek, besloten u de graad te verlenen van doctor. Ik verzoek de promotor door het college voor promoties als zodanig aangewezen zich wel van mijn opgedragen taak te kwijt.
Uit de kracht van de bevoegdheid bij wet bekend aan het college voor promoties verklaar ik als promotor namens het college, hier vertegenwoordigd door de lector magnificus en de orde geleding van de commissie, bij deze u, Esteban Garcia Tamayo, te bevorderen tot dokter en u alle rechten te verlenen welke aan de dokterstitel zijn verbonden. Ten bewijze hiervan overhandig ik u het diploma dat u het recht geeft de titel dokter te voeren. Ondertekend door de rector magnificus en de coördinatoren en voorzien van het zegel van de Technische Universiteit Delft.
U mag gaan zitten.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the promoter's privilege to be the first to address the young doctor.
Zeer geleerde jonge dokter Garcia Tamayo, beste Esteban, incredible that such a tiny boy can have such a temper, no matter the issue, politics, football, everyday's life, name it. You can smell it from his propositions. How do we respond to that? Import of that nasty, famous white powder versus export of costly lithium made in black powder. Export of beautiful young ladies versus import of non-shaven Colombian or Medellin paisa. What did we do wrong? Nothing. The answer was given by Esteban himself, where we were sitting down at the synchrotron recently, translating the summary of his thesis in Dutch and discussing the proposition. In particular, number 9. We should better look at the good things, as there is so much out there. This wide view makes Esteban so special, a very warm person, willing to listen to others, and above all, willing to share and help. That's why I asked him to join our consortium to visit Bolivia. You must have heard all about that. That was not just for the Spanish. It helped, but it was certainly not the main reason. Traveling anyhow was one of his main expertise, being in Mexico, Argentina, before he took the step to go to Europe. It was Esteban himself to organize a collaboration between his university back in Colombia and the TU Delft, so as to do his master research here in the Netherlands. I was asked if I was interested to assist a student from Colombia. Whoops, was my first reaction. I didn't have any experience with those people. But you, mi amigo, you prove there is absolutely nothing wrong with people from Colombia or South America in general. It was you who, I will not say changed my mind, but at least pointed my mind into the direction of that scientifically seen forgotten continent. Now, I'm suddenly in contact with people from Bolivia, Colombia, and recently also from Venezuela. If you ask those people, what is the difference between Bolivia and Colombia, it will cost you, time-wise, the consumption of the annual production of beer in Europe. Okay, you as a beer fanatic, you can stick to those you select. If you ask a European, what is the difference between Bolivia and Colombia, the answer is, Bolivia is named after Simón de Bolívar and Colombia is named after Columbus. Isn't that a great man who wanted to go to Asia, ended up with some islands in the Caribbean, in an area that's now often called Latin America, went into that direction to prove something and failed? Today, with all the technology we have, we would have said, how could he miss his goal? In that respect, nothing has changed today. Esteban wanted to find similar things. He wanted to find small islands on the substrate that he produced with his technique. But he only found sea, nothing there. But in the end, he could prove, together with his colleague Raphael, that this was due to the way the material was formed. This could only be possible to understand by using sophisticated diagnostic tools, such as a synchrotron and advanced atomic microscopy. But enough science, we have heard this quality already. It was an absolute pleasure to travel with you, Esteban. We took care of organizing an apartment in Montreal at the biannual international meeting on batteries in 2010. We were there with 3 people, Esteban, David, and me. And it was there I had a very weird experience. Since Esteban organized the apartment, rented from a Mexican, often discussion was in Spanish. He explained how the fire alarm works and what to do in case it goes off. If you do not respond within 2 minutes, you better run or reset the alarm. Else, the fire brigade will arrive within an hour on your own cost. The guys went out, and I stayed there making myself a toast, which started to blacken, of course, and then you know what happened. After some thrilling seconds, I finally was able to figure out the code to reset the alarm. What was it in time? Did I have to wait an hour? After the guys came back, they told me, you have missed a very exciting evening in the city. Must be very boring to you here. Well, luckily enough, during these international meetings, there is always the World Championship football. And we wanted to watch the match. So Esteban and I went out in Argentinian outfit. For some reason, we both supported that. And after that, we discussed football almost every day. And of course, when we were back here in the Netherlands, we have to watch the football match between Colombia and the Netherlands. Unfortunately, I cannot offer you the scarf that was officially released there. I was willing to give you that as a present, but I failed. Even I asked Miguel to find one. It's certainly a collector's item. But once I will find one, you will get one from me. Unfortunately, the match was very disappointing, and the referee made a strange decision in the end. He should have a hearing about that. And I was wondering, because you had a hearing as well as a referee, I was wondering which hearing would have been more nerve-breaking for you. The one you had there, or the one you had today? Well, I think that is a good discussion possible for the next annual B production of 2014. As I tried to point out earlier, your quality of how to work and party and drink with people is an absolute gift. You are a great ambassador for your country and South America in general. You, and we should cherish that quality. Everybody will remember that, from Korea to Canada, from Sicily to Bolivia. Esteban, I would like to thank you for everything, and would like to include your parents who are luckily could come over to here, and besides I would like to thank the rest of your family, friends, relatives, and everybody I forgot. Nevertheless, the events wouldn't be possible with the great help of the Commission. Thanks Christina from Uppsala, Alan from Kent, Mark from Leiden, and all the others from Delft. And now the hardest thing to me, I hope you will stay with us. But don't feel sorry if you find a position elsewhere. That sorry, and I know it's there, tells me enough. But the loveliest thing I try to say to you, I'll do in my best Spanish about the earlier mentioned pretty lady who went to Colombia. Para concluir, mi amigo, y no me malinterpretes, si yo fuera esta hermosa dama, obviamente me enamoraría de ti y me confesarías de poner mis armas. Muchas gracias, Dr. Garcia Paisa.
You now have the right to use the title of doctor. The doctorate means that society can rely on your judgment, that you act transparently, and that you independently communicate your results and the social relevance of your work. In other words, the doctorate implies academic integrity. I wish you much success with the responsibilities that come with your new studies. On behalf of the Board of Doctorates of Delft University of Technology, I congratulate you and your family on earning your doctoral degree. Welcome. You and your parents. And thank you, Cece. Ladies and gentlemen, the session is closed.